They saying Tara coming to give you a quick little check-in to see what you got going on, man. Thanks for being on my channel. This channel we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J. And nice to meet you, man. I don't know what it is. Uh but they say you ain't tripping. So I don't know. Maybe you in this energy where you feel like you deserve breakfast in bed. Or maybe your breakfast is like downloads, messages from your ancestors, spirit guides, God. So you finding out a lot of stuff in bed. So I feel like if it's not actually food, like you being actually fed like a lot of information right now, like how you need to be living, like how you need to love yourself, laugh more, engage more. You could be verifying a lot of stuff. So it's like okay, maybe people don't believe that it's you. So I don't know. Maybe in some type of way you got to verify that you is you in some type of way. So I don't know. Maybe you got to give some type of documentation, something in that nature. I feel like you gonna have to prove that you, but you already know to yourself that you. So I don't know. Maybe somebody in your energy where they feel like you ain't convincing enough. Like so I don't know, maybe because you in your wish fulfillment energy, and maybe it's because they struggling. It's like, listen, it took a while for me to get where I'm at. So uh the blessings are well deserving. So maybe you getting told like in bed like how these people really feel about you. You ain't tripping. Like don't let a person make you feel like you ain't in your right mind, especially a person that ain't stable or secure in some type of way. But so maybe this person look to you for stability and security in some type of way, or to be verified, noticed, or something like that. So maybe your views is very important to people. So maybe what you think matters. Like maybe because you the center of attention, so it's like you always that person that can bust out, done start a new beginning in some type of way. It's like you can end something. So maybe you time it just start getting good. That's what I heard. It's like when stuff just start getting good, you will make a change. So maybe it's like okay, it don't take that much for you, to laugh a little bit, live a little bit, enjoy a little bit. It don't take that much. So maybe you ain't gotta get your feet wet too long. Yeah, maybe it's like people not understanding that. I said creations. Didn't I just say that you create stuff just like that? So I don't know. Maybe you a good manifester. It's like you don't mind trying something once, and if it ain't really what you into, person, place, or thing. It's like, listen, I can change that person. I can change that thing, that place. If I ain't with it, I ain't finna convince my energy that I am enlightenment. So I don't know, maybe people, like I said, look up to you in some type of way. So like I said, you might be getting spiritually fed in some type of way if you not having breakfast in bed. Because I mean, listen, we in the energy now that we can spoil ourselves. Okay, you shouldn't be looking to another being to do that for you. Like uh not saying that love shouldn't be engaged in, but it gets to the point that it gets toxic and you can't really love yourself, because people don't realize. I was given a message the other day with the lover's card. You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. So that love starts with yourself. So you got to think about it. You loving your divine feminine energy and your divine masculine energy. That's masculine, feminine energy together. So you a couple all by your motherfucking self. You already a couple by yourself. You already a set by yourself. You got one side of yourself, another side to yourself, and that same work got to be done in the person that you trying to attract. So if your masculine energy ain't in line and your feminine energy ain't in line, it's like okay, when you be attracting all these people in there, it's a mess. Listen, maybe y'all tired of attracting people that just is they like, yeah, I just heard their life is in shambles. It's like, listen, that is contagious. Listen, I don't want it. I don't want it if you ain't got it together, okay? Because listen, it's hard enough. Yeah, romantic feelings. I don't want it if you ain't got it together. That's how I feel about it. I don't want it if you ain't got it together. It's like express your love, trust. I can trust, express how I feel, love myself, and all of that. But it's like I don't want it if it's not together. It's like if I'm dealing with a person and they can't spiritually feed me, that's that breakfast in bed. It's like okay, Sometimes breakfast in bed can be more than breakfast in bed. Like, okay, listen, I can have food in bed, I can have a person in bed, I can get a whole lot of information in bed. But when you mentally fed in bed, it's like it make you sit up on a whole nother level. Like, listen, wait a minute, wait a minute. I wasn't expecting it to touch like that. So maybe something hit you while you was in bed. Like, okay, I don't know if that's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. I hope ain't nobody knocked you across your shit. Heart to heart conversation. So maybe somebody got into it. Like somebody said something, had a conversation, and they got into it. So maybe it's say enlightenment. So maybe something was brought to the forefront. They said, and it's just like. Maybe somebody said something they ain't want to hear all that shit. It's cool. Every time you say something, a person ain't gonna want to hear what you got to say, and that's cool too. And when you get mute on that motherfucking ass, bitch, you hear vibrations and shit then too. Cause it's like when I was talking to you, you didn't want to hear what I had to say. Now I ain't saying shit, bitch. Move off vibrations, bitch. Unless you know sign language and we can communicate in any other kind of language that you want to do. We not doing that. Listen, this is the time where we releasing everything that ain't made the cut. Stop being scared to cut a person, place, or thing off. Listen, everything must go. If that's what's causing my blessings to be delayed, you can go. You can go. If you put more into it than the person, place, or thing, when you go with the person, how you feel? When you doing whatever you doing with that person, how you feel? When you go in that place doing what you doing with that person, how you feel? How they make you feel? That listen, every step you take every day, how you feel. That's all I want to know. Do you feel safe? Do you feel comfortable? Because if you can't ask yourself this when you engage with, because you're going to engage with people, places, and things all your life, long as you live in it transactions, because you can walk past, you never know who you will meet walking down the street. Okay? I got to clean up what I messed up. Start my life all over again. 23rd song jumped out too. So it's like, okay, the Lord is my shepherd. You know you being guided either way it go. If you not being through something, and I just heard it ended in a catastrophe. So maybe something blew up. Tower moment. That's what they showing me. Something just, just hey, it got out of hand. Listen, when shit get out of hand and you think it's falling apart, and that's when God got in the mix. That's what I just heard. That's when God got in the mix. When your shit get out of hand, that means you was trying to hold on to something, thinking you can do a better job than God can do. Listen, God can deal with his children because he know exactly how to deal with them. I'm not finna get up in here and get to going back and forth with nobody's child. Come get your child. Come get your child, because listen, they got a mama, they got a daddy. If they deceased, whatever the case is, they got somebody that they can go to in some shape or form. We not raising people that already been raised, especially if you got kids. So maybe it's like, okay, you feel like you toting a whole lot of weight. Listen, I'm trying to be healthy and in shape, but I ain't trying to tote nobody burdens, okay? Because listen, the way life hitting, if you in the green and you got all your bills paid and shit and the kids good, you ain't got time to be trying to listen. That's free time. That's like a coupon or some shit. It's like that's some shit that ain't even been squeezed into the schedule. So it's like when you got free time where you ain't got to worry about no bullshit that's pertaining to you and what you got going on, you don't need another person rolling up in there trying to sit some shit on the table like, can you handle this for me? Nah, motherfucker. Because I have to sit here and figure my shit out. So just like I have to sit down and figure my shit out, you got to figure your shit out too. That's how life goes. We cannot be in the position where we worry about how another person going to get it together. Not saying being selfish, because it's like you got to think about it. We overdo for motherfuckers that don't ever do shit for us. But it could be motherfuckers on the side of the street we'll ride by and act like they don't even fucking exist. Stop picking and choosing who you want to help that really don't need your motherfucking help. But the people that do need motherfucking help, and listen, they be out they finessing too. So sometimes you just don't even know. Sometimes you just gotta be like, listen, was I led to do this? Okay. Hair appointment. So somebody might need a self-care. Didn't I just say in the beginning that you got to put more time into yourself? With the lover's card shit, that shit keeps showing up. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Block. So I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. Or maybe somebody blocked some motherfucking body. It's like, listen, I got to do some focus on myself, do some self-care or something. So maybe somebody just got to the point, it's like, listen, enough is enough. It's like maybe that appointment was made because it's like, okay, well, listen, believe it or not, your hair is your spiritual antenna. So it's like every time you date, I don't know who didn't know this but needs to know this. Every time you date somebody, All that stress is in your hair. So you know how people be going crazy and they just do this whole chop like, oh, okay, let me just cut it all off, start fresh. Yeah, no, because it's like you can cleanse that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe somebody going through a stage of depression, they're just like, I'm just gonna cut all this shit off. It's like, listen, grow through your pain, okay? Because listen, you making changes on yourself is great. But what's the reason behind it? It's like, don't let somebody push you to the limit. Like, I don't know. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. So maybe somebody don't know. That's why I be saying people don't know what mind state somebody be in, like whether they barely holding the fuck on. Just don't be sitting there thinking everybody got it together just because they walk around with smiles on their face. People got crooked smiles too. Shit, time you motherfucking walk past, that shit be all kind of goddamn directions and shit. So maybe it's like somebody in a position where they don't know where they coming or going. It's like anything you can do, I can do better. Like, we not in a competing energy because you got to think about it. When you die and whoever competing with you die, y'all still got two different types of energy. So what is the need to compete with somebody? It's like your energy gonna be unique, their energy gonna be unique. It ain't even gonna matter what type of stuff they own. So it's like, okay, if we all gods and goddesses, it's like everybody look up to somebody in some type of form, but it's like for different reasons. We all do different shit. My thing is this: I tell a God all the time, put me in rooms with bosses that's already bossed up, cause it's like, listen, we ain't competing with each other, cause we all good. We all got shit going on in different type of departments. So it's like we like a reference to them. It's like we do some different shit, they do some different shit. We come together, we can do some shit, or it's just like they giving you different references on how to do this and do that. So it's like, okay, put yourself in different rooms, elevate yourself. Stop waiting on people to elevate you and shit. It's like, listen, you came in this world by yourself. So what's any different? Enjoy the moment. It's like, okay, maybe it's time for you to let your hair down. It's like, stop letting people give you instructions on how to live your life. And listen, they probably ain't even got to where you at right now. You probably doing something totally different in your life. Probably had all the lessons that they ain't even started to work on yet, done healed and all of that. And some people don't even know where to start from. It's like I got stories for days. But you got some people, they'll just make up shit. But you got some people that experience shit and really can help somebody. Let's see. Loved. So I don't know. Maybe at one point in time, it's like somebody felt love. So maybe somebody felt loved by somebody, but it's like they don't feel like that no more. It's like, what it say? Tears open the soul to breathe. So I don't know. Maybe somebody had to share some tears. Somebody playing dumb. So maybe it's like somebody trying to play like they don't know why the fuck they crying and they emotional and shit. Why? Put a little love in your heart. Stop fucking around. Stop fucking around. That's what it is. It's like, stop letting people play with your cap. And especially when it's like, okay, don't be afraid to give people their problems back. You know how you be doing good, and then when you start fucking with so and so and they mama and daddy and granny and shit, then all kind of shit start happening. Start analyzing that shit. You gonna get to the point like, okay, well, listen, I can't do the buddy system if it's gonna make me feel this way. So maybe you craving peace right now. It's like, listen, I need a break. I just really need a break. I need a break because it's like, I really don't do people like that. So I don't know. Maybe it's like you don't do people energy like that. And it's okay. It is okay. Listen, you can live in the world, transition, say hi and bye. And that should fly. You get what I'm saying? It's not about what other people think. And maybe the person ain't did something. They energy just ain't right. Listen, your energy just don't work for me. And I mean, people don't realize until you gone that it's a luxury, like, to have you in their presence. It's like, I tell people all the time, let me tell you something. It's a luxury to talk to me. It is a luxury to talk to me. I don't want a person walking around here feeling like, oh, they got the one up because they feel like they can talk to me whenever the fuck they please and treat me how they want whenever they please. No, 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 no. I will cut your ass off like the motherfucking people do when somebody is on life support, baby, with no hesitation. Just pull the plug. Okay, that's how you need to be. Can't nobody force you to do anything. People only do what you allow them to do. So if you dealing with somebody and they hurting you, oh, okay, well, every day you sit there and you know they hurting you, you allow them to do that. And it's easier said than done. I get it, cause it takes a whole lot to get to that point where you cold as a motherfucking polar bear toenails in this bitch. Cause it's like, Listen, I got a heart. I don't want to turn cold in a cold ass world. You get what I'm saying? So I get it. But then you get to the point, it's like, okay, well, wait a minute. I'm trying to survive out this bitch too. It's getting a little warm out this motherfucker because it's like then the emotions done change because it's like you living in a cold world, but it's like you trying to bring the love and emotions. Ain't that one of them cards had said romantic feelings? So it's like romantic feelings is energy, regardless of who it's towards. It's like when it come romantic, it's like, oh, I'm passionate about that. How a person plays their thing. So it's like, okay, well, what's next? So I don't know. Maybe somebody's studying you to see what's next. Well, what else you do? You get what I'm saying? I just want to love on you right now. I told you. Somebody just want to love on you right now. So I don't know why. Something out of somebody's control. It's like didn't I say somebody want to tell you how to do something, but people only do what you allow them to do. So maybe you in a position where you setting boundaries. It's like divine timing. So okay, we not doing stuff when we want to do it. It got to be divine timing. Somebody is snappy about that. So it's like maybe somebody could be moody right now because it's like they realizing they can't control some motherfucking body and what they do and how they do it. Uh, we don't play, take it to the house. MIA, take it to the house. This is the way. Yeah, somebody just like fuck it. If you can't get right, we gonna take it to the house. Like I ain't gotta be no way. I'm not wanted. So it's like you know how what they been saying. I've been hearing them say this a lot. They been saying I was the problem, and then I accept being the problem. Some bullshit like that, in that nature. But the point was that okay, well, people was making it seem like somebody was the problem, and all this time they was the problem solver. So being that the person came in being a problem solver and everybody thought the problem solver was the problem solver became the problem. And it's like, okay, well, when the problem solver left, they still was the problem solver, but they was supposed to be indicated to be the motherfucking problem. So it's like, so if I'm the problem and the problem solver, so if I leave, that means all the problems I've identified in this motherfucker should leave too if I'm the problem. So when you left, people realized, well, goddamn, I got a lot of shit I got to work on in this motherfucker. Cause listen, that motherfucker wasn't the problem. That they somebody realizing you the problem solver in this bitch. It's like a whole lot of shit changed. They can go off is past memories and they want to make new ones. So I don't know. It's like maybe somebody really, really appreciating you, but it's like I feel more so like somebody ain't give you your flowers while you was there. Like somebody kind of like feeling like, okay, well, damn, I should have did this when this person was around, or I should have did that. Man, ain't no shoulda, coulda, woulda. My thing is this: a person only gonna move on the level that they moving on. And when you look at situations, because you know, typically you fall for a person for potential. Grow out that shit. Because it's like you can see a whole lot of motherfucking potential, but if a motherfucker got a peanut full of fucking brain, because I heard some shit the other day, a squirrel don't even know when they gonna get their last motherfucking nut. And you know, I ain't trying to be boo-boo the fool around this bitch, because a squirrel, shit, they smart as a motherfucker, but squirrels never know when they gonna get their last motherfucking nut. And I was like, well, damn, is that figurative? Figurative? Is it we using metaphors here? Like, how's we going? Is that figuratively or is that literally? Like, you mean they don't know when they really? Cause squirrels gonna do whatever to get a nut. So I'm like, okay, well, wait, are you referring that to people too? Cause it's like people don't know when they gonna get their last nut either. But if we talking about squirrels, squirrels run around all day chasing nuts. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a motherfucking squirrel fucking no motherfucking well. But they always gotta ask the squirrels. But I always go see a squirrel go get a nut. They don't never know when they gonna get their last nut. But just so happened when I had heard that shit, I happened to go down the street and see a damn squirrel that was ran the fuck over. So I was like, well, damn, I see what you mean now. A squirrel don't never know when they gonna get their last motherfucking nut. But it's just the point. Like, okay, every day we get out here and thrive out this bitch. It's like, okay, listen, I'm beyond the surviving shit. It's like I know I'm gonna eat every day, breathe every day, but I don't know when they gonna pull the plug, life support. So I don't know. Maybe you pull the plug and it's like, hey, believe it. So maybe somebody might be on life support, and they saying that you never know. Like, God work miracles anytime. They said. So I don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, kind of snappy because it's like, okay, well, they had to take somebody off life support. People done made it off being taken off life support. People done made it. It might not be as long as you want them to be. Listen, they done live their life. Stop trying to add on the same years and know you ain't gonna never be the same age as this person and you already got an age difference. Stop being like that. New love. It's like, um, I feel like the reason they brought that out is because energy don't die. So if somebody do pass away, it's like their energy still here, but they love their vessel that they had, but they want a new vessel too. Stop trying to act like people gotta stay here because of you, living or damn deceased. For real. And that was just kind of random, just coming out playfulness. So I don't know. Maybe you being encouraged like to live a little bit. Listen, it's alright. I think that's why when I first came in, I was telling y'all, they was saying, you gotta live a little more, love a little more, laugh a little more. It's like, maybe that's the energy that you in. You find yourself just like, man. Maybe was one of the people you wanted to always take trips or have people to go on trips with. You know, they always say, when you ain't got love, you got money. And when you ain't got money, you got love. And it's like, hey, when you ain't got love, you tend to fall in love with getting that bag. So it's like, when you get comfortable with being by yourself, you don't give a fuck who ain't around to eat out that bag with you. Because it's like, listen, when I was trying to be a team player, you was playing, bitch. Playfulness. You was playing. Somebody didn't know when to be serious. Stability and security. It's like, maybe you was trying to. That's why I was saying you can't fall for people with potential and shit. Because when you already got empires and shit, you already done shit somebody ain't done yet. It's like, they ain't made it there yet. They not gonna fucking understand what the fuck you talking about. They not gonna understand the losses and all that shit that you done fucking been through. They not gonna comprehend that shit. Yes, gonna be hooked on fucking phonics. Stop trying to educate motherfuckers that ain't experienced shit yet, thinking that okay, everybody ain't them type of people that they learn through other people's shit. Like, you do have some people like that. Oh, I ain't got to really experience it. Sometimes I learn vicariously through other people, which is that, hey, I'm one of them people too. I get, hey, especially if you a type of person that people come to you and tell you all kind of shit all the time, and you be like, well, goddamn, how this happen? You know how you just be breaking it down to see how they get to where they at. So it's like, okay, well, reverse, hands on your knees, or I don't know, man. Maybe somebody trying to figure that shit out. Like, wait a minute, if we reverse it a little bit, put our hands on it. So maybe you switching it up. Maybe you partying or something, getting your cool lady energy together. Because I've been finding myself lately getting in tune with a lot of music. So maybe it's yeah, you just don't want to get too low vibrational with the shit. That's what they were saying. So they love to go. Didn't I say you don't want to goddamn get too low vibrational on the shit? I look down at the car, they want to go down on you. So maybe somebody want to eat. We started off talking about food. Didn't I say in the beginning that it could be person, place, or thing. Somebody want to have breakfast in bed, or hey, didn't I say reverse? Rewind. All the damn cars done failed. But let's see. Oh, bank card. So I don't know. Maybe somebody might be looking for their bank card, or somebody bank card come in the mail. You already know. So I don't know. Maybe somebody like fuck your couch, ungrateful. So I don't know. Maybe somebody in your shit, in your energy, and was like fuck you. Or somebody was in your energy and you ain't really want them in your energy like that. Or maybe somebody was up in your crib. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you let somebody stay with you, or however the case may fall. You already know. So it say my shit itching and burning. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was fucking around and caught some shit. Um. But I don't know. Maybe this person. It sounds like to me somebody bit the hand that fed them. I know God got me. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was put in a situation and it's just like, I just heard you gonna trust them over God. So I don't know. It's like, how you gonna trust somebody that God created like God created you? Listen, we not doing that. I can do it with no effort. I feel like somebody want to express something to somebody, and the other person just tired of hearing that bullshit. No bullshit. It's like somebody know they can move, function on their own without a person, place, or thing, like, and do it with no effort. And then it's a person that it must be like a codependency energy. My grandfather, So I don't know, maybe your grandfather, if living or crossed over, been trying to get some messages to you. So maybe somebody been trying to warn you about a person. Maybe you've been getting some inklings, or maybe like a grandfather or something been reaching out. Maybe you've been talking to your granddaddy or somebody that's like a father figure, but it say my grandfather. So I don't know. Uh, some of y'all might be mediums and can talk to people on the other side too. I do not deny what people gifts may be and whatever what y'all can do with them. Cause listen, this might be some. Yeah, somebody might need some therapy. Okay, uh, they said stop letting people come in and damage y'all for free. Like, bitch, you ain't finna damage me if I paid you. What the fuck is you talking about? My mama ain't raised no punk. Sure the fuck didn't. Sure the fuck didn't. Daddy didn't either. What are you talking about? So I don't know. Maybe somebody thought that that you was gonna be some type of pushover or some shit. Like saving issues. So maybe somebody can't save no money. That's why they can't pay for shit. That's why they ain't got no fucking receipts. Scam caller. So I don't know. Maybe somebody could be calling you for some fucking different funky ass numbers and you like, who the fuck is this? Like, um, or somebody could be playing on your phone. You know how motherfuckers call and they be calling from different numbers and they might be playing on your phone. Or somebody could be watching you on the computer, or you might get a phone call about a job or something like that. But whoever this is, I don't like those kind of people. You know how you have people, you want to play on somebody's phone? I'm trying, so maybe you got somebody that's a go-getter on one side. They go get their bag. It's no problem. So maybe somebody is a hustler and somebody just like, you know how you have those kind of people, they surround themselves around people that actually get money and they be the motherfuckers that be like the one you send to the store to go get cigars and shit. Or go get everybody fucking bill or something and then you buy them something. Them type of motherfucking people. Like, them the ones that ain't got no receipts, baby. So I don't know. Maybe you got one side that got hella receipts. Like if you think I'm broke, let me show you all these motherfucking receipts I got. Show you where the fuck this money really motherfucking going. Show you how the fuck I'm really doing things over here. Or you might have some motherfuckers that it's like, okay, shit, they ain't really in the position to be paying no motherfucking bills. They don't see no receipts or nothing. They don't even know what the motherfucker they giving their money to paying bills for free. So obviously you dealing with somebody that got their own shit. I love her because she got her own. Yeah, somebody loves somebody because they got their own shit. And they independent and don't need no motherfucking body. And you got somebody that don't got their own shit. And it's like the two don't motherfucking compare. So I need a vacation. I just said I don't lie, which I don't. But it's like I need a vacation. So maybe somebody needs a vacation. It's like, okay, so much shit been going on. People don't realize you got to clear your mental all the time. Fuck that shit. I'm resetting like the video game, motherfucker. Just like when they used to have a translator. It's like just like when they used to have them games back in the day, you had to blow in the motherfucking cartridges and shit, and you had to press reset before you could throw that motherfucker on, turn it back on again. Listen, I need to reset. Just like they tell you when you had this, so maybe y'all need to reset y'all devices and shit. Because they say like every 7 to 10 days you gotta refresh them. Maybe it is the time, cause you know we do got a retrograde coming up. Listen, that's probably why I bitch in this motherfucker stuttering and shit. Cause you know when them retrogrades and then the pre-periods come, you be stuttering and can't get a word out, tongue tied. So maybe somebody want to say something but just don't know how to get it out. So that's probably what it is. Cause if a person blocked, they can't say shit. So maybe their throat chakra is blocked. Maybe they wasn't talking about shit when they was motherfucking talking. So maybe spirit just shut their ass the fuck up. Listen, bitch, you done said enough. You done said enough. I don't know. Somebody done said enough. I'm trying to tired of translating, trying to figure out what you got going on because half the time you talk bullshit and I don't want to hear it. 3 to 6 months. Maybe this happened 3 to 6 months ago, or maybe this is what's happening. Maybe the next 3 to 6 months you're gonna be on television. You ain't got time to be worrying about nobody. But what you got going on? I don't know what you're trying to build or manifest in the next 3 to 6 months, or what you've been working on already for 3 to 6 months. Whenever you started, 3 to 6 months from now, tunnel vision. If you focus on it, on a Monday, and it's Monday, and the Monday card came out. So maybe Monday you started something today. 3 to 6 months from now, jumping. So I don't know. Maybe that shit gonna be jumping in 3 to 6 months. Maybe 3 to 6 months on a Monday. You ain't expect something to pop off the way it did, but hey, maybe in order for you to get all of what they telling you about future references wise, you had to do all this stuff before we got to this point. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well maybe I had to get rid of all these people. Maybe I had to go on a journey and be alone. Hey, if you an introvert, you don't mind being alone. Like I feel like if people try to hit you with that no call, no show shit, or just don't be around. Bitch, you just don't realize you just made me comfortable as hell in this motherfucker. Like, really? Like, come on. I got the side table up. We got the entrees and shit on this motherfucker. Like, where is the hors d'oeuvres and shit? Like, I did it wrong on time. So maybe it's like you enjoying your piece. Like, can't nobody take that from me. People only can take your piece away from you if you allow them to. So maybe you in a good mood on a Monday. It's so hard to get you out of my system. So I don't know. Maybe you finding this out that it's hard to somebody to get somebody out of their system. Uh, that could be good or bad. It's like, okay, you can move on from somebody, but it's like, well, damn, like this person's still in my energy. It's hard to get you out of my system. It's like, but they didn't say that they went back to the person. They just said it's hard for me to get you out of my system. It's like it's hard getting over you. I ain't say I had to be with your ass. Okay, they ain't said none of that. Don't be one of them type of people just because they got feelings for you that they didn't show. Like now you want to be with them. Why now? Shit, motherfuckers coming back and we in a retrograde. Why now? It must be because you hurting. Them pockets hurting. Something hurting. You ain't got something. Because if a person ain't see your value all year and then you want to come around when the holidays come around and shit, where you been at all year? Take your ass back where you been. Bust two lefts, you gonna be right back where you got there came from. Like, you can take your ass back. Communication. You gonna have to be strong with whatever you say to somebody because it's like I feel like somebody gonna come in trying to mind fuck somebody right when they got their shit together. Shit get real. Didn't I say somebody gonna try to mind fuck somebody right when they get their shit together? So I don't know who the fuck this is. Somebody sad and you happy because that shit came out in reverse. Maybe you cold as fuck on this motherfucker. It's winter time. Listen, winter don't even feel like winter. Sometimes it be a little warm out that motherfucker. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe your feelings, your emotions be hot and cold. People don't know what you be on, and that's good. Maybe you moving in silence and people don't know what you got going on. Somebody like stop judging me. So I don't know. Maybe somebody feel like you judging them. Maybe the person. So I don't know. Maybe the person that feel like somebody judging them is insecure. Because it's like I feel like it's a person here that really don't give a fuck what a person got going on. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like this. When you get to the point and you build your own table, you got your own shit going on, you ain't really got time to worry about what somebody else got going on. You got too much going on your motherfucking self. So it's like, if a person ain't really got half the shit you got or even close enough to hold of 100% what you got, they not gonna really understand how unavailable you would be to their bullshit. So it's like, people don't realize when you building foundations for yourself, if a person talk to you on a regular, it's because they making time in their schedule. Because the average person that's adult and ain't got time for this shit. It's like I added in on the schedule, but shit, goddamn, you start fucking up, we just take it off. Just take it off the whole roster. Just take it off. We can take it off, okay? So maybe somebody ain't understanding that shit. It's like just as easy I can put that bitch on there, I could take it the fuck off. So what they saying? So I don't know. Maybe somebody want to know what's happening on the other side, what the ancestors saying. Because, hey, language. They speak languages we don't understand. You see that shit right there. They speak languages we don't understand. So it's like, didn't I tell you in the beginning that you could be getting breakfast in bed? The ancestors, God, spirit guides could be telling you something and you could be being spiritually fed. I could have sworn that's how I started this off. Press rewind. So I don't know. Fetty Wap's got a song called Rewind. So I don't know. So maybe somebody wish that they can rewind time and somebody upset because some shit didn't work. So and y'all probably ain't getting back together. For real. The next move will be the best move. So whatever move you make, didn't it was saying 3 to 6 months? Television. People gonna judge you regardless. So it really don't matter, but the next move gonna be the best move. So leave it at that. It ain't had no details on this motherfucking card. It just said the next move gonna be the best move. So that mean you ain't got to go what it say, don't cast your pearls to swine. That mean you can't tell nobody shit. It's like people gonna feel like you moving funny, bitch. Fuck it, and you and your motherfucking mama, bitch. The fuck? And I ain't being nasty because shit, if you one of them and you ain't got shit to do, you one of them type of motherfuckers. You got plenty of time to be talking and gossiping and running your motherfucking mouth. So I ain't got shit to fucking talk to you about for you to be goddamn repeating my business, ho. I ain't got a motherfucking thing to talk about. Nah, shit. Good news. Got a lot of good news going on. I ain't got shit to talk about. So maybe somebody goddamn Don't know what you got going on, but you got plenty of good news to share. But I ain't, hey, didn't that same thing say the next move will be the best move? So it's like you ain't. Now you speaking my language. So I don't know. Now you speaking my language. So maybe somebody got to come correct. You get what I'm saying? So it's like maybe before somebody wasn't speaking your language, what they saying. So maybe before they wasn't talking how the fuck they should have been. Could have been. Would have been. But mind you now, if a motherfucker shoulda, coulda, woulda, well, why the fuck not then? And then you wasting my goddamn time, bitch. The fuck? Time is valuable. I ain't got time, because, see, listen, with my own time, I can get my own money. I can do with all of that. I can take myself out to eat and sit there peacefully, pay for one meal instead of two, bitch. What? We already got this together. I don't mind swiping my shit for me. But when some extra swipes come, that's when the love come in. Cause listen, I ain't in love with the buddy, but I love what it do for me. So it's like, okay, typically people fall in love with how you in love with yourself. Understand that shit. People see you loving on yourself and shit like that. You inspire motherfuckers to make power moves and shit. They be like, damn, like, I like how this person be taking care of that motherfucking self. I promise you. So it's like when people see that you the same. Listen, the best thing you can do, instead of going out there doing the most, whatever doing the most is for you, if you start pouring into yourself, because I start noticing every day when I be getting up, I be like, God damn, every time I fix my hot cocoa, I be like, God, why every day I get up, my cup be running over? And I was like, what the fuck? Bitch, you telling me a whole lot of shit, and I'm living this in the reality. Every day I wake up, my cup running over. So it took 3 days for me to go, 3, 4 days, keep having the same message. Because every day I'm going to get my hot cocoa. Go brew it. So I'm like, damn, every day my cup running over. Like, hold up, wait a minute, guys. You telling me something? All right. So you got to manifest that energy. It's like, mind you now, speak life into it. And I ain't realized, even though I know I be manifesting things all the time, that's like when you cursing, you talking dirty, whatever. So don't let a person get you out your element when you know you can manifest powerful things, especially if you one of those people that can visualize something and it appears just like that. So maybe people, I don't know how you get down or how you can make shit happen, and that they want to know how you do it. They want to know how you do it. So imagine every day my cup running over, I'm trying to fix hot cocoa. And then I'm like, every day that I make it, it run over. I'm like, damn, every day my hot cocoa cup running over. My cup running over. Your cup will run over. So maybe somebody else needed this message, because they gave it to me literally. Because my thing is this. Your cup can't run over if you constantly pouring in somebody else's cup. And typically people come in groups now, motherfucker. They ain't coming by themselves. Either they got a big ass damn family that you got to help take care of them, or they got a big ass family and they got to ask the kids. So how you think that's gonna go? If you really 100 and you solid, you can't just take care of one person. Listen, I gotta love all y'all motherfuckers. I get it. But all it's gonna take is one motherfucker to fuck it up for all y'all motherfuckers, and all y'all motherfuckers cut off. I don't give a fuck. It's just that simple, and I'm gonna do it so nice and sweet. So nice and sweet. Once I catch you this time, I'm gonna make sure you stay. So I don't know. Maybe you the one that got away. And it's like we're not just saying that people come in groups or whatever. Press rewind. You heard what I said. Um, Now this person, like, okay, they had time to think about it. They had time to think about it. Rest rejuvenation. This person had time to think about it. It's like you want a person that's gonna build empires with you, that got their own empires and don't need your shit, or you want a motherfucker that needs your shit and can't help you build a motherfucking empire, and then you losing your empire that you already had. How you want to do this shit? It's like, listen, it's gonna have to be a give and take here. So maybe somebody's letting somebody know some shit gonna have to be reciprocated, or you got to go. Like, what you thought this was? Um, so maybe somebody's trying to come up with a plan to make you stay. Mind you now, if you a female, if you keep your legs closed, you're good to go. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause motherfucker can say whatever, but if he ain't touch you, you good to go. Because it's like, okay, well, we can communicate all day. If I left here and my drawers were still up, hey, that's a win. That's a win right now. That's a win. If a female can leave a place and they drawers still up, they ain't had to pull them motherfuckers down. Not saying that a motherfucker is that type of person. I'm just saying. It's always a win when a female ain't got to declothe they motherfucking self. Declothe could be like dealing with a person that got them want to bring all the low vibrational sides up out of them, and instead of trying to bring the he saw the best in me, motherfucker don't see the best in you. They see everything but that. Bitch, you blind. You see one in this bitch. Shit, where your glasses at? I don't know. Maybe somebody just don't get it. Crystal medicine bag, so maybe somebody need to up their crystal game. Like shit, divorce papers. So maybe somebody realizing it's like enough is enough. Enough is enough. People get tired of people. Okay, I don't give a fuck how you do it. People get tired of people. 911. What's your emergency? Check on your people. Some I don't know. I'm cool where I'm at right now. It's like I ain't really one of them type of people that be meddling and shit. Like straight up, I ain't finna meddle in nobody motherfucking business. I'm one of them type of people. I'm introverted as ever. So if I'm at home minding my business, you ain't got to worry about me trying to be over in your business at your house, down the street at Shirley house, Barbara house, whoever. Maybe somebody coming to somebody as a woman, about a man, about somebody. Listen, don't come to me because listen, I don't want your man because I got it like that. And he ain't even got to be like that. Your man, he be calling me back and saying fine and a matter of fact. Yeah, he like how I do right there. Listen, squeeze that ass in them baby fast. Like, I ain't got time for that. I don't know what type of games you playing. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want your man. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody inquired about that shit. Like, whether you want their motherfucking man. Listen, your man wasn't acting like he was your man, your man, your man. So maybe your man was out there acting single. Like he ain't had no woman, no woman, no woman. And it's like now somebody want to figure out why. Listen, don't ask me no questions. You already know. Ain't no more. That card already came out. Don't ask me no questions. You already know. Cause listen, hey, I ain't one of them. I'm not no homewrecker. Don't ask me shit. Cause listen, ain't they had a card up? They say play dumb, bitch. I don't know nothing. Don't ask me nothing. Don't ask me nothing if you looking for answers, baby. Don't ask me nothing. I don't know nothing. Cause I'm not one of them type of people that uh give a fuck about too much shit. You get what I'm saying? You could think you broke my heart. Alright. If that's if that's what's gonna make you goddamn live a little whatever. Hey, if that's how you feel, cause the average person don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? And a person gonna feel that. We could be however. But once energy change, you're gonna feel that. Person, place, or thing. If you go to a place and that energy don't feel right, I got to go. You go around a person and that energy don't feel right, I got to go. Uh, you do something and it just don't feel right. I can't do this. I can't do this. So maybe your spiritual antennas is going off, and it's just like people don't realize. People want to know why you so gifted. Why her? Like why him? Like bitch, why you asking all these motherfucking questions? Why you asking all these motherfucking questions? Yeah, self-worth. We talked about that already. It's like maybe people so mad you pouring into yourself and they don't realize it's like, well, bitch, I was trying to grow with you and you was on some motherfucking goddamn artificial shit. And it's like I'm allergic to fake ass motherfuckers, so it's something had to go. You think? I mean, really? If I'm allergic to it, I can't even. I don't know. Maybe somebody is elated right now. It's just like people feel some type of way because you abundant because you put work into yourself. So being that you pay more attention to your self-worth, you realize your health is your wealth. So like with your health being your wealth, people feel like I can do magic. Yeah. One snap of your fingers, girl. I can do a trick or two. Yeah. I can do. I can do. So I don't know. Maybe somebody met a motherfucker that can do magic. Or that's what it seems like. Um Somebody showing you something different. So man, don't let nobody woo your ass joy like ways like how can you explain it? You know how you can meet somebody and it's like, yeah, don't let somebody gaslight you. Like They saying like make you feel high, like a natural high. I don't know. Maybe you fuck with the motherfucker and they energy just make you feel high. When the motherfucker make me feel like that, I'm questioning, bitch. I'm questioning. And it's not like I'm questioning because I don't believe that I'm worthy or some shit. It's just like the world we live in. If a motherfucker got something to lose, they ain't finna put all the cards out on the table like that. Especially like, listen, we jumping out here gambling and shit, bitch, and you just going to just put it all on the table. Like, nah, people not doing that shit. So it's like, when you too nice, what you trying to hide, motherfucker? I'm asking questions. What you trying to hide? Like, not really like being insecure, not saying that I'm not worthy. It's like, like, okay, well, we gonna pay attention to it for a little bit, see how consistent the motherfucker is with some shit. And it don't matter. Motherfucker can be consistent as ever. Pay attention to the shit that they don't want you to pay attention to. That's what you do. Cause it's like, okay, people always put the shit in front of your eyes that they want you to pay attention to. But the shit that they don't want you to pay attention to, what that is over there that you don't want me to pay attention to. So maybe it's some shit. See? Workaholic. And I'm putting this card up for a reason because I know what I'm talking about. Pay attention to what they don't want you to see. See how this shit say workaholic? Pay attention to what people really putting their motherfucking energy and shit into. You see how all this shit on the other motherfucking side, but they only want you to focus on what they want you to motherfucking see or they want you to fucking know? That's why I say I ask questions, cause it's like you don't put so much time in this. You an artist, you a creator, you whatever, whatever, whatever. And if we supposed to be tight like that, well, shit, I want to see all your shit. If you one of them friends and you say you got an art gallery or something, cause you see, we just gonna use the story that's here. Say you got an art gallery or some shit, and we supposed to be cool, goddamn. Well, shit, let me see all your motherfucking work. You know, I might can promote some shit, take a couple of black, boom, 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 boom. Promote your shit, easy promotion. But it's like this take me outside of that because it's like, okay, shit, when you be creative, that's emotions. You being passionate about some shit. So maybe motherfuckers, these different chapters in a person's life, because if people goddamn get to paint pictures and shit, it's like, okay, paint me a visual of what it is you talking about. Give me a demonstration of what it is that you mean. Explain, break that down, make me understand. So it's like, okay, when they got all this stuff over here, you're like, wait a minute, what is all this? What is this? What is that? What's going on with this and this and that? I see this because that was a fresh canvas. You just started that. You just working on that. You just got to that motherfucking point. So my question is, okay, well, what the fuck is you working it on this motherfucking side? What is it that you missing out on? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe people don't really realize what's going on, and it's just like, okay, well, this is how I'm feeling right now. So I don't know. Completion. Maybe somebody feel like some shit is over. So I don't know. Maybe if didn't I say something about a grandfather? You see this woman over somebody's grave, and she seeing this woman and man together. I told you, it's like you can't be upset because somebody couldn't take them. You couldn't take somebody with you, or something had to end. I feel like when this person changed position, somebody was already waiting for this person up there. Even though you was sitting by the side of this person's grave or had to lay something to rest or whatever the case is, somebody was already there waiting on this person. Yeah, impatient. So I don't know. Maybe somebody growing impatient. It's just like you got to work on your patience right now. You got to wait on this shit. So it's something that's getting out of reach and causing somebody to be impatient, but they not realizing. Didn't I tell you you got to move in silence? You could be a mystic. Somebody's having some grief though. This person could have been your dog in your past life, or you could have lost a dog, or it's like you was close to this person. This person was your best friend. Grief. So maybe somebody feels some type of way. Soulmate. I told you this person could have been your dog in a past life, and it's like, you know how motherfuckers come back. Yeah, gossiping. So be mindful of people. Didn't I tell you we was talking about some shit where people was in groups and shit talking, or being mindful of talking to people that ain't got shit to lose, and then they want to sit in groups of people talking to other people about your motherfucking business. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. So people not realizing that in order for things to work out, this gonna be the season you gonna have to do a lot of shit alone. You ain't gonna be able to take nobody with you, like, even though, so it's gonna be kind of bittersweet. The holidays coming up, so you got Christmas and all of that, and it's like a lot of people ain't really gonna be seeing eye to eye. So just be prepared to be releasing a whole lot of stuff right now. It ain't even gonna be, days is not gonna feel how they used to. So maybe since Big Mama gone, Uncle Chuck gone, Granddaddy being gone, whoever. Listen, you're not gonna be able to reciprocate that energy, so you got to do something different. Yeah, it's faded. So yeah, you're gonna have to accept something. So regardless of how you feel about it, you're gonna have to accept whatever is going on. You ain't tripping. Don't let people make you feel like you tripping, especially if you got children or you healing family issues right now. It's like your finances and careers is what you should be focusing on. Like I said in the beginning, that if you ain't got love, you got money, and if you ain't got one, you got the other. So if I said you ain't got love, you got money. If you ain't got money, then you got love. That it's the opposite. So it's like if opposites attract, or if you trying to attract the right person, then typically you might have one that got love and one that got money, and one that don't really know how to love, and one that love money, and one that really know how to love a person. So it's like you trying to mix and mingle. That's what they just said. So hopefully the video resonate. Drop a comment. Let me know if it resonate. Y'all have a great day. I'm out, y'all.